you pick or buy your tomatoes for milling and or jarring, whatever you're doing, when you first get them, they need their first bath, or in my case, shower. Put them in a strainer, and then move on to step 2. After you give them their first bath or shower, in my case, to remove any residue from the field or any stems, what have you. Then the second step is to carefully inspect them on a cutting board to cut out any parts that may be rotten or very green that you don't want. But important tip here is that if you have the proper size tomato milling machine, you can eliminate tons of hours of cutting tomatoes, because you don't need to cut them at all if you have the proper size machine. You just want to inspect them and, like I said, cut out any rotten parts. So that is something that took me 3 years to learn. Another time saver, if you've watched our previous videos, where the first year we used a hand crank mill, which took forever and just gave us body aches and shoulder pain that resonates to this day. We used to stir our tomato until it broke down. It was almost soupy, and then we had to strain it, and then we had to put it through the mill, either the hand crank mill or the one that I bought last year, which I thought was going to be wonderful, but it was only 1/4 horsepower. The one we have this year is 1.5 horsepower, 6 times the motor size. And I've already used it once, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you now. But I am waiting for the tomatoes. They're steaming. See, they're in a steamer. It's only a tiny little bit of water on the bottom, not touching the tomatoes at all. So they don't need to be strained. They just need to be steamed long enough to where the skins begin to crack, and then you shut the heat and you're ready for the next step. Okay, if you see any of them that are cracked, you know you're ready. Next step to do is to fill the hopper with tomato first, because you don't want to turn the machine on when it's dry. Okay, hope you could see everything. Looks like I lost one inside a bucket. Food grade bucket, by the way. That's good for now. We're going to take all these skins and seeds and put them through again. You'll see how thick it comes out. Perfect. Now I'm just going to scrape the sides. I have to get a curved piece of silicone or something that will make this go faster. Now I suppose I could put this through again, but I don't want to push my luck, because last year the smaller machine kept getting bogged down. Sometimes it got bogged down with just the first pressing, but it definitely bogged down with the second pressing for sure. So with this machine, it probably can handle this, but I don't want to push my luck because we have 1,000 pounds of tomatoes yet to do.